Help me reach 1,000 subscribers the night of my wife's company party. I had no clue I was walking straight into a performance. It was hosted at one of those upscale rooftop hotels' glass walls. Soft jazz, champagne glasses clinking, and that thick air of fake laughter wrapped around hidden rivalries. My wife Claire was radiant that evening. As a marketing manager at a major firm, this event was her big night. I wanted to be proud of her, at least that's what I told myself. Wore a sleek black dress that turned heads the moment we walked in. Leaning close, she whispered with a teasing smile, "Try to keep up." "All right," her tone danced. Between humor and insult, and though I brushed it off, it stung deeper than I cared to admit. I'd always felt slightly out of place at her work events. I owned a small investment firm, successful, but I preferred staying low profile. Claire, however, thrived on attention. She introduced me with a casual, "This is my husband, Ryan," before drifting off to mingle with her colleagues. Leaving me with a drink and a polite smile, that's when a tall man with an arrogant smirk walked up. Mason, I knew the name. Claire had mentioned him several times, always with that tone that said she enjoyed the attention. He gave me a once-over, grinning. "So, you're the famous husband," he said. "Didn't imagine you'd look like this." His voice dripped with condescension. I smiled lightly. "And how did you picture me?" He shrugged, sipping his drink. "I don't know, someone a little more corporate. Claire always said you were a numbers guy." The way he said it was meant to sting. A few nearby coworkers chuckled, feeding off his arrogance. I kept my composure. I'd met men like him before, loud, insecure, and desperate for a spotlight. Mason leaned closer, grinning wider. "Must feel strange, huh? Being around all these? Big shot CEOs, directors, and then there's you." The laughter that followed was sharp and mocking. Claire returned just in time to hear it. Instead of standing up for me, she offered a weak smile and said, "Oh, Mason, stop it," in a tone that wasn't meant to stop him at all. She was enjoying the show her coworker teasing her husband while everyone laughed. In that moment, I saw something I'd been denying for months. She didn't respect me anymore. I set my drink down, straightened my jacket, and met Mason's smug eyes. "You're right," I said quietly. "It is strange being around all these major players," he smirked, thinking he'd won. I added, "especially when half of them work for me." The laughter died instantly. Mason blinked. "What?" I smiled faintly. "You didn't know? The firm I run, Hunter Capital, recently acquired your parent company, Apex Marketing." Claire's face drained of color. Mason's confidence vanished. "That's not," he started, but I cut him off, showing him my phone with an internal memo. "Oh, it's real," I said evenly. "Your salary, your department's budget, even this open bar, proved by me." The silence that followed was suffocating. Mason's expression crumbled from arrogance to panic. I didn't realize," he stammered. "No," I replied. Calmly, "You didn't. Maybe next time you mock someone, make sure you know whose signature is on your paycheck." The small crowd that had been laughing stood frozen, eyes wide. I looked at Claire, her face pale, her confidence gone. "Excuse me," I said softly. "I need some air." Then I walked away, leaving them in their silence. Out on the balcony, the city lights glittered like 1,000 quiet witnesses. The first time in months I felt utterly calm. Claire joined me minutes later, her voice shaking. "Ryan, I didn't know." I turned to her. "Didn't know what?" I asked, my voice steady but sharp. "Didn't know he was humiliating me, or didn't know I held that kind of power." She looked down, tears welling. "I just wanted to fit in." I let out a bitter laugh. "You wanted to fit in so badly, you forgot who was standing next to you." The next morning, she tried to apologize again, but something in us had already broken. The respect, the trust it, was gone. I didn't yell or argue, just said, "If you ever wonder what went wrong, remember that night and how you laughed when he did." A week later, I ended my firm's silent partnership with her company, withdrawing all funding. Mason was fired within days. Claire, humiliated, resigned soon after. She called me one last time, asking if we could talk. I told her, "You picked your crowd, Claire. I just chose to stop standing in it." And as I hung up, I realized something simple. Sometimes revenge doesn't need flames or fury, just truth.